It's a big threat, getting this crossover from corporate to state. And one of the examples I gave was the hacking of medical records. Now, in most cases, that's probably being done to find out how a medical organisation works, but also has the potential, if you think about medical records of service personnel, of politicians, of those who may be involved in the civil service, in defence or security in one way or another, that in itself could be a security threat. So what on one side may look like industrial espionage could easily be a national security risk, and therefore those who deal with government at whatever level need to understand that they need to have minimum acceptable levels of cyber security if they wish to continue that business.
I was very interested in your references to the importance of investing in the technology that you can't see for defence, in other words, cyber. How receptive do you think people would be to doing that at the expense of more tangible defence capability?
The point I was making in terms of the MOD is that if we invest all our money in hardware, but we've not got the potential of protecting it from cyber intrusion, then we may end up wasting our money. So we have to get the appropriate balance between the technical capabilities that we develop and our actual ability to be able to use them when we want, without fear of them being restricted by those who might be on the other side.
But in defence terms, if you were Defence Secretary, where do you think you would place those cuts?
Well, it's not necessarily cuts. It means you plan your future investments in a way that leave you with the maximum capability. And whereas in the past, maximum capability may have meant, more tanks, even more cavalry. There's not necessarily a guarantee that having more means a greater effect that you could have when you required it, if you're unable to protect your entire system from the supply chain upwards, from the potential of cyber intrusion. And so we need to have a much more cross-government view of security.